have a survivor story that turns out to also be a history lesson. Corvell Pyfrom reports.
January 9th, 1984. Perhaps not a date that stands out to many of us, but for retired police force Chief Superintendent Osborne Ferguson, it's a day that he will never forget. Ferguson, then a police sergeant, was one of 9 men working on a joint U.S.-Bahamas special operation to curtail drug smuggling when the Huey twin-engine helicopter they were on in pursuit of a suspected drug plane lost power in both engines, forcing the men to ditch the chopper between Nassau and the Berry Islands.
And you will hear the pilots giving location and that they had lost one engine. Then shortly after that, they lost the other engine, and then they issued a mayday. Mayday, mayday.
This is Ferguson sharing his harrowing story and remarkable survival at the start of a water and air survival seminar for local law enforcement facilitated by the U.S. Coast Guard.
And as the helicopter hit the water, I went down with it, and I came out away from the helicopter. The only person I saw when I came out was Constable 941 Evans, a member of the team. He said to me, "Sarge, are you all right?" I said, "Yes, I'm all right." And I never saw him again. And then later, in all that rough weather, I came across Sergeant Carter, Master Sergeant Carter, who had spinal injuries. And I held on to him, and he asked me not to let him go because he was unable to move in the water. So I kept him with me until we were rescued by a U.S. Coast Guard helicopter some hour and a half, 2 hours.
Along with Ferguson were Bahamian police officers Corporal David Emanuel, Constable Selson Evans, and Corporal Autry Jones, along with 4 U.S. Air Force personnel and 1 DEA agent. Jones and 4 of the Americans were never found.
So this is a very historic day for us, a very important day for us, if I may say, it's an emotional day.
Superintendent of Police and the second officer in charge of the RBPF's Drug Enforcement Unit, Elvis Miller, doesn't shy away from making it known that Ferguson's efforts in that moment were heroic. Ferguson, on the other hand, whose sense of humor is never far away, takes it all in strides.
God was good on that night, because at one time, Sergeant Carter, radio antenna, flip against my leg. I say, Lord, I'm gone. I say, shock.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Corvell Pyfrom.
In case you missed the news or want to stay ahead, follow us at ZNS Digital on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or X. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit us on our website at znsbahamas.com.